If you step into his world with his mind, you will see it quickly change into a beautiful, exciting world of fantasy.
So I'm sure this is a really stupid question that a 5-year-old could figure out, but how in the world do I turn this fan off while keeping the light on? I thought if I just pulled that string, it would turn the fan off, but it turns the light off. I'm like, I just want the light without the fan. It is freezing. I even tried Googling it. I'm sure this is a dumb question, but if anybody knows, please leave a comment down below. But it is so good to be home. I love to travel, but I also love being in my own bed, in my own normal routine. I just want to take a few seconds here though to say thank you. The reason that I'm able to do all this traveling and the reason people are bringing me places is because of you guys. You guys are watching the video and that creates a lot of different opportunities for me. So I just don't ever want you guys to think that I lose sight of that. Like, you guys are the reason. And in addition to that, with Black Friday last week, I know a lot of people on YouTube or social media don't give you like the real deal, but you guys know on this channel, we keep it 100% real. Like, when you guys use my codes, I make money. During Black Friday, there's a lot of transactions going on, and there's a huge financial incentive there. And I just want to say thank you guys. You guys put money in my pocket, and I will never forget that. I never take that for granted, and I truly do appreciate it. But more importantly than the financial piece is because a lot of people watch these videos and will never use my codes for anything, and that's perfectly fine, because the best thing that any of you could give me is your time. That is the most valuable thing you could ever give me, and I truly appreciate you guys just watching these videos. If you do one thing, just watch the videos. That's more than I could ever ask for. So sincerely, thank you. I think my videos got all out of order for various reasons, so I'm guessing the last video you saw was the Trader Joe's grocery haul where I was coming back from Florida, whereas this video I'm getting back from Austin, Texas, and now I'm going back to the grocery store, even though it seems like it's back to back. For in my world, it's really been like a week, so sorry about that. But this is gonna be probably a little bit less exciting than the Trader Joe's. I would say that was a little bit more food that was out of the ordinary. This is just the everyday stuff. Edible cookie dough, as bad as I wanna buy this, that's just asking for trouble. So this small little container right here, 400 calories. I'm pretty sure there was a point in my life where I sat down and ate at least half of this guy. How am I not dead? Oh, I'm definitely buying these for a thumbnail picture at some point in the future. Just look at this crap, man. 10,000 views, 20,000 views. 10,000 views, 20,000 views. It's crazy, guys. I'm so close to getting a chicken patty tattooed on my face, man. So on today's episode of What Does Travis Put in His Mouth, we're gonna start with the things that you probably don't care about and move on to the things that you're a little bit more curious of, I'm sure. So lettuce, strawberries. These are actually pretty interesting. I've been looking for these. So these are the Alexia risottas, and for this entire bag, you're looking at 210 calories, and then for the cauliflower one, you're looking at about 260, so not too bad at all. I'll be sure to give you a very in-depth review. You don't have to worry about that. We already talked about those. Potato bread, eggs, lunch meat, fake vegan meat, and cashew milk. Very typical weekly grocery haul for myself. And then what you're all here for, drum roll please. Yeah, I know, they're beautiful. All right, so as far as the IHOP goes, I gotta tell you guys, I really like pancakes. I mean, I think I like pancakes more than people. And I don't know if that's because people suck or pancakes are that good, but either way, we're gonna have the IHOP pancakes. But what I'm really curious about is how do those stack up against the best pancake mix of all time, Hungry Jack pancake mix. So we're gonna find out tonight. Are you guys ready for the most underwhelming thing you've seen all day? This is Oreo stuffed French toast. Let me put a picture of what it looks like on the website right there. And here is what it actually looks like. Look, what in the world is this? I mean, I guess you're supposed to use this guy and make it look all pretty, but I don't know about this. I'm falling to. If you call, I'm calling to. What you want, I wanna do. Just tell me, and we can decide. So So if by chance some of you have never been to IHOP, maybe you don't have it in your country or something like that, the best thing that you can order, the chicken fajita omelet, the original pancakes. Yes, they have a million different options. I think I've had almost all of them when Corey and I did that pancake challenge. But for some reason, the original pancakes are they're just the best. And what do you put on them? Absolutely nothing. If you guys have been on the channel for a while, you know I only eat at the finest dining establishments. IHOP, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, stuff like that, you know. So I know a thing or two about pancakes, and I would have to say, out of all the places I've been, IHOP is up there with the best pancakes I've ever had. I can already tell you, just based off presentation, I'm already disappointed with this Oreo stuffed French toast. All right, so I'm happy to report back that it does taste better than it looks, but still, in my opinion, not as good as pancakes. What about you guys? What is your favorite? Pancakes, waffles, French toast? There's one right answer, by the way, but leave your comments down below. We'll take a little poll. So now for the moment of truth, we're gonna compare those IHOP pancakes to the Hungry Jack chocolate chip pancake mix. Again, this is my favorite prepackaged pancake mix, but it's gonna be hard to beat IHOP, and all I'm gonna do is really follow the instructions. What I love about this is all you gotta do is mix the mix. I'm just striking out right here now, guys. Okay, you put the stuff in the bowl, you throw water, yeah. So you guys know how this works. If I can flip this to perfection, you have to do one thing. Actually, two things. One, like the video. Two, leave a comment on the video. I mean, that's the least you could do. Just look at that. That was too easy, but come on. That perfect golden brown. That's pretty impressive. So I get we're not really comparing apples to apples here. These are chocolate chip pancakes. If all things were equal, these would always be better than regular buttermilk pancakes. But you have to keep in mind, I'm the one making these versus the culinary geniuses over at the Cincinnati IHOP. So I feel like that makes it kind of even. I'll tell you what, I may be able to burn a bowl of cereal, but I know how to make some pancakes. Okay, so final verdict, these are amazing. I love you pour them in a bowl, you add water, you're done. But I don't know, you just cannot get the fluffiness of the IHOP pancake. I feel like that is the perfect pancake, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm not ready to say these are better than IHOP, but if this is all I have, I'm never gonna complain. I'm all out of icon meals, so we got a little bit of meal prep going on. We got some turkey sandwiches. I like this just because I don't have to heat anything up. I can eat this in literally 45 seconds. Don't have to take a lunch break. It's very nice. Ground turkey, I don't know about that. It kind of reminds me of dog food. What are your guys' thoughts on ground turkey? I mean, it's all right. You really gotta season it up, in my opinion. So you guys know I've been using the, where are they at? The Cook by the Color, so those definitely help. And then we have, of course, 80 grams of oatmeal, 50 grams of protein powder. I went with some cookies and cream this week just to switch it up. And that's essentially my meal prep for the week. So to end the video, I just want to answer a few questions, starting with Jack, who asked, what is the best and worst thing about social media? I thought this tied in well to the beginning of the video. From my perspective, the best part about social media, without question, are the opportunities that it provides you, the friendships, and overall just the experiences. I mean, I've traveled all throughout the United States. I've met hundreds and hundreds of people. I have a ton of friends, all who I've met just from deciding to pick this camera up. And the best part is, it's not like I'm special. I'm just some random accountant from Ohio that decided to do it. And that's crazy to me. I mean, coming from someone who, I didn't even vacation for the first time until I was like, I don't know, 14. And now I'm going to LA, I'm going to Texas, I'm going anywhere you can imagine. New York, Chicago, all these different places, all because of social media. And the things that you guys have allowed me to do. It's been life-changing. It really has. It's made me a better person, and I will never take that for granted. And then the second part of the question, what's the worst thing about social media? There's definitely some downfalls. One, I think it wastes a lot of time. A lot of people, including myself, get on there and just waste time. We're worried about things we shouldn't be worried about. The other thing is I think it creates a false reality for some people because you're only seeing a snippet. You're only seeing a screenshot of our lives, essentially. Like, you're only seeing maybe 30 minutes of my day. You're not seeing the other 23 hours, you know? So I think sometimes a lot of the audience gets an idea that some people's lives are perfect, and I try to show you guys some of the bad, some of the good. I don't show you everything, that is for sure. No one does, so don't ever think you're seeing the full story behind anyone. And I think that's the issue that I see. People get this idea in their mind that someone lives this perfect life and that's what they want to portray, when in reality, that's not how it is. Truth be told, you're probably living just as good of a life, if not better, than anyone that's on YouTube or Instagram or anything like that. My buddy Christian Carranza asks, what habit do you have now that you wish you started earlier? That's a good question. Probably a lot. I would say one thing, I don't know if this is a habit, but just being comfortable being myself. I always tried to adapt to who was around me. I really tried to fit in with the mold, or I tried to fit in with this group when I was with them, and when I was with a different group of people, I tried to fit with them, you know. But once I just realized, like, I'm different, okay? There's no one that's going to argue that. I'm just hardwired a little bit differently than most people, and I just accepted it. I just became who I am, and some people hate it, some people don't mind it. That's just the way that it is, but I'm living on my terms, and I'm really making this is part 2. What habit? I would say making the decision that makes me happy. That is really what this all comes down to. Sometimes it loses me money, sometimes it's not the most popular decision, but I feel like we all just want to be happy, right? As corny as that sounds, but I feel like if you just follow your intuition most of the time, it's going to lead you in the right direction. I think we're going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. It helps me out a lot. If you're new, subscribe. It was great to have you here. I look forward to talking to you guys next time.